Last time on Astral Chain.
I'm sure you all remember the attack on the Aegis Research Institute. We've identified the suspect. It's her. Jenna Anderson.
The suspect was sighted at Harmony Square. Head over there and see what information you can gather.
Neuron, move out.
Aw, we didn't get to drive it.
It's okay, you showed up looking cool.
Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Astral Chain for the Nintendo Switch. It's crime fighting time in a future time.
Dun 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 dun.
That's right. So, today we are hanging out in, I guess, like Neo Tokyo or something like that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we're gonna do our best to try to complete the investigation without jaywalking anymore, because that's really hurting our score.
Yeah, and Luke was just telling me that, showing me actually the cops intro and stuff like that, and yeah, our character does kind of look like one of the characters.
Long arm. Because they have that giant handcuff around their arm, also the blue top and the really big hat. Really. Now
I know every time I scream it's crime fighting time in my squeaky voice, it's nothing like the actual guy who says it, who has this really cool
bulletproof, he
has this really low voice, like it's crime fighting time.
Fighting crime in a future time. Yeah, that was a great show. I challenge you guys to watch it. It is one of the very few Western cop shows based on a superhero squad, but they're police officers.
Yeah, Luke used to watch it with his grandpa.
I did. Like, my grandpa, my dad, and me, we would all watch that show and thought it was pretty cool. But I also watched things like Voltron back then and Thundercats and He-Man, but it was, to my knowledge, it's one of the very few superhero shows that actually, like, had police officers in a cool light.
Yeah, you were telling me the story of your grandpa, like, seeing you watch the show with police officers, because you guys probably, some of you guys don't know this, but Luke's grandfather was chief of police in a town that was
near New York City.
New York City. So yeah, so when he thought that was really cool that, you know, somebody made a show with police officers as the heroes, and he would sit there and watch Luke, or not watch Luke, but sit there and watch the show with Luke when Luke was a little kid.
Yep. It was on in 1988. So, woo! I think we found them all. Cool. Wait, no, did I find? Yes, we're going the right way. See how there's that red stuff all over the place? That means we're going in an area that we haven't been before, which is good. Whoops. Which, we need to have Sword Legion out. That's the one I want. So, according to intel that we have, the beastie is hanging out in an abandoned mall. Oh, also, like I told you guys before, you can save cats. I don't know how you do it, but you can save kitties.
Oh, so cute.
It's not being nice to me.
You better make sure it has its little shot.
Oh yeah. Also, we have to give Shadow her shots.
Yeah, we
in September.
do need to do that. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Luke, you did the most important thing with your grandpa because you always spent time with him.
I think that the most important thing that people can do, it's not getting families lavish gifts or whatever. The thing that I always believe is spending time with people is what is the most precious thing, because you forge memories. And those memories are yours to keep until you become old and you forget.
I think that's what, when I'm an old person, that's what I'm going to ask for my birthday. I'll be like, my birthday present, I'm going to ask someone to spend time with me. I think, like, it's kind of not fair to ask, like, your younger family members to, like, buy you gifts and things like that. Because, I don't know. I mean, I understand some people do that.
Gifts are fun. I mean,
they're fun, but I really wish I had just made, like, gifts and stuff like that. And then, you know, then people can spend it on things like rent and food instead.
If you guys know how to make the cats hang out with you, let me know, because I don't know how we're supposed to rescue cats. I remember one of the few times that I got to hear the developers talk about this game, they mentioned one of the cool things you could do besides helping little old ladies cross the street and make sure you don't jaywalk and stuff like that, is there's actually a way to recruit cats and bring them to the place that your dad used to.
This person needs
the cat lover. Oh. Is that a dude?
It's a...
That's a girl.
Know, yeah.
That's a girl.
I don't have time to answer any questions right now. I've got to get my cat back. Will you help me? I know where she is. She's on the floor below this one, but I just can't get a hold of her. You have to approach her carefully, or she feels threatened and runs away. Got it?
Let's try crouching.
Or maybe I could give you some advice. You might be able to distract her. If you roll an empty can by her, she loves cans.
Wait, how am I gonna do that?
That might work. If you can find a can lying around somewhere.
So we have to distract the cat. I thought that maybe just, crouching would...
There's a can.
There's a can.
I love how you're crouching.
Well, I'm trying to... Just like when you talk to kids, it's...
Yeah.
Okay. Chained an empty can. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Are you being for reals right now? Alright, so what do I do? How do I use the can now? Do you see anything that says empty can? 'Cause I
right
sure
there,
don't. Where?
$4.99.
Where?
Up there. For the can. You keep passing it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Rescue.
There we go.
You got her, officer. Wow, that was so fast. Do you have cats of your own? Now that's taken care of. I believe you wanted to ask me something. Have I heard anything unusual happening around here? Let's see. Well, it's not around here exactly, but you know the shopping mall they closed after all those gates appeared in it? There's a whole bunch of strange tentacles wiggling around in there. They got my friend's cousin.
Oh no!
I mean, that's what my friend says at least, but I guess I'm just wasting your time with urban legends, huh? Well, I mean, if it's your friend's cousin, it seems pretty close to you.
Right, so how do you zoom in?
Oh, so cute. But I thought people weren't supposed to hold cats like babies.
Yeah, maybe that's how they hold them in Japan. Usually I hold them with their little hind legs on the bottom of my hand.
Yeah.
That way they can kind of sit there.
I'm always watching those cat shows that tell you how not to hold your cat. And then I have to, like, rethink everything. But I think some cats just don't care. I think it depends on the cat.
It depends on the cat.
Like,
so now we know that you use empty cans to distract cats. So that's
yeah, exactly.
There were actually a couple cats that I passed up in the series, and I was like, oh, I know there's a way to do it, but I don't remember the guy ever saying, like, distract them with empty cans.
Well, Luke was so funny because he was telling me about... Because I was telling him about the Treehouse developer team, like, that they did with the Nintendo Treehouse of America, where they had one of the developers of this game. And I felt like, well, it wasn't just me who said it. There were people in the comments to that video saying, like, oh, wow, you know, like, well, I guess that guy's translator had a lot of work to do, like, sarcastically, because they really didn't let the guy talk very much. All the Treehouse people were just going on and on about the game, not really letting the actual developer flew all the way from Japan to talk about his own game, which I thought was weird. But Luke was telling me that when the developers actually had a chance to talk about it, like in Japan, they were talking about how, you know, like there was like a girl gushing over rescuing cats and stuff like that. Yep. So it feels like they talk about completely different things than like what they interview about in America.
Yeah, so different legions, I can tell you guys this. Different legions are going to do different tasks for you. Like, you remember all the trash that you see lying around? Well, you need a legion that can dig up the trash, and then you can throw them out in the trash can, and you get points for doing these. Now, not necessarily recycling, but, you know, you're saving stuff. And you can also do the cat quest, which we saw. There is legions that can push things, so that you can do pushing quests. Like, move around furniture, all kinds of stuff. No. Anyway, thank you for that, officer. I can get home on my own, I think. Okay, so he is.
I hope so.
Well, if you get lost, then we can't help you with that. Speaking of being lost, so what we're supposed to be doing is basically questioning everybody we can.
Is that really something police officers can do? Like, if you can't find your way home, do police officers ever help, like, people who are lost?
When I got lost in the mall when I was 4 years old, it was a police officer who helped, you know, my family and me.
I didn't know you got lost. Did you already tell me that, or I just forgot?
Why is this an occult member?
I don't know. Probably because there's so much occult stuff going on.
Yes, she has a delightful aura about her indeed. I'm afraid I don't know her though, but oh, that I did. One with such an aura is surely attuned in the mysteries of the occult. Perhaps she knows of the ghostly armor that stalks the Crimson Patrol in the shopping mall. Is that really Patrol? Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, to rend this fragile veil of reality!
Well, I mean, a cult can be seen as good or bad depending on who you're talking to. Some people just consider a cult to be like, oh, like it has such a bad connotation for a lot of people, but for some people a cult just means you're interested in the spiritual world. So it depends on what country or what religion you are, like what you think it means.
Yeah, but I was a little kid. I got lost, and it was they didn't have security guards back in the 80s, so it was a police officer who helped bring me to the Lost and Found, and then you know they called over the thing, and my parents came. So the police officers do a lot of stuff. Ah, is this? This looks like somebody important. I can see a guardian angel.
Okay.
That's a girl.
It is? It feels like everyone's a girl here. Yes, yes, I can see it all.
Psychic.
This woman, she carries with her an incredible darkness, a deep, unfathomable darkness. To banish such a darkness takes powerful magic. Fortuitously, I offer an installment plan on my grand crystals. Wait, you're not a customer? Then beat it, jerk! You're wasting my time!
Oh, yeah.
She's acting all like cool and like she's some kind of like higher like spiritual person, like she can see angels, and then suddenly she just yells at you. It's pretty funny.
Stranger things have happened.
Well, I mean,
that's a fanboy we beat up.
Yeah, we're probably gonna find a lot of people that it's probably gonna say a cult member, because anything having to do with portals or spiritual stuff is gonna have to do with that.
Wait, I can throw cans away?
Throw away.
I get points for picking up trash!
Oh my gosh, Luke. Okay, I actually had a police officer help me one time, but it was kind of like a really freaky experience, so, when I was a little kid.
Yeah?
I think I already told you about that. I actually thought the police officer was going to take me to jail, and I was like scared. I was scared out of my mind and crying, so it wasn't a good experience.
As long as you don't do something illegal, I mean...
I was a child.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it. It was just... I do not want to talk about it because you're going to think I'm an idiot. I was a little kid, and I couldn't find... I was right... Basically, forget it. I don't want to talk about it. I'll tell you some other time.
It's okay.
But, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I used all my empty cans.
I mean, I can tell the story, I guess, now, since I already said it out loud, but it doesn't... Basically...
Aha!
Okay.
Hold off, we have an eyewitness.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I saw her, alright. There was a woman in, white, acting suspicious-like. Cool. Huh? Yeah, I saw her, where was it? Last night, I think. Okay, so
you're doing
now.
Great. We just need a little more intel. I marked your next destination on your map. Hey, you ever watch any of those old cop shows from the 20th century? They used to call this walking the beat. Hilarious.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Cops.
Wow, I'm literally just picking up stuff and throwing it out. What is my
You know
deal?
what I was just thinking about when I wasn't thinking about that other horrible experience when I was a little kid? But, that's completely embarrassing. But when I was younger, I used to, like, when I used to see trash, like, laying around, I used to pick it up and, like, put it away myself all the time. and I thought I was like cleaning like the planet, or I was like taking care of the roads or something. And I realized later that you can't possibly clean up everything, because I thought, oh, if everyone does this, then everything will be clean. It's like, but
I'm literally getting points for it.
all right, I'm done. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, I've heard rumors about a strange woman in white. They say her clothes are tattered and she comes around at night. Oh, that rhymes. But yeah, I mean, like, it took me a while to finally realize, like, people have jobs and stuff like that. Like, no one is going to be sitting around just... I mean, they pay, like, people to do that on the side of the highways and stuff, but at least they get paid, or it's community service. Like, there's nobody who has the time to pick up every tiny piece of trash. Like, which is unfortunate. Well, except for you.
I get points for it.
Iris,
fine.
shut down.
Okay, I won't tell
Come
you.
in. We have visual confirmation of the suspect at the Central Harmony Square intersection.
Uh-oh.
Jenna Anderson, hold her right there. You're under arrest for the attack on the ARI. You heard that, right? They found Jenna. Get over there. Hurry.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad.
This could be bad.
Maybe you should jump... Oh yeah, look, I was thinking before. You know what would be really cool? You know how they have Keanu Reeves in a video game now? They should make a video game that's like this, but is like future Hong Kong City, and make Jackie Chan in the game.
But Jackie Chan is not Japanese.
I know, but instead of Tokyo, make it Hong Kong.
I have to wait for this to... Wait.
You can't go over right now. Just forget about it.
No, I can. Okay.
Okay, good.
Oh, she does not look...
She's
evil.
Yeah.
You saw
What was
that
your
too,
first
didn't
clue?
you? Hang on.
She didn't
I'm
pick up
running
this
by
can.
the commander. Wait, it's too dangerous to follow her.
Wait, I need to store my trash. Oh, we're good. Wait,
Oh my
there it is.
gosh. Luke, you're gonna make me start thinking about that when I'm in real life walking around. I'm gonna start like picking up trash and stuff. But in reality, it's really not safe to do that in real life, because the cans could have like cut marks on them and stuff.
I know.
I'm just saying, like, you can do it in the game, but in real life, it could be very dangerous if you're just picking up people's trash randomly, because it could be all dirty and infected.
This PSA brought to you by Amber.
I'm just letting people know.
Okay, we're back in weird red world.
Man,
Do
your
you
hat
read
looks
me?
weird.
Come on, I just told you not to do that. But since you already dove in, you may as well try to find Jenna. I can't get a hold of her signal. Stay on alert. This might
What
be a
else were
trap.
we supposed to do? Thank you for wearing this hat again.
The investigation is done, so now it's time. The world is divided like this in the game. There are human missions, and that's considered the investigation. So technically the 50-minute episode that we did yesterday, we almost completed the entire investigation. Had we not done some of the side quest stuff, probably would have got done a little bit sooner. Like the Carlos stuff was like a side mission, but
I
it was
had fun.
I know.
Though.
So,
I'm
I mean,
having fun now.
We're gonna be doing our series a lot different than other people. Like, we're not necessarily doing 100%, but what we find fun, we're gonna do, because that's how
Yeah.
KwingsLetsPlays does stuff.
I thought games were originally supposed to be fun.
Yep.
You're making me so scared. You're standing on the edge like that. Oh my gosh, it's so freaky.
I knew I needed to do that.
Oh, he just shoots it like an arrow.
Well, he is called Arrow Legion, so whoa!
I don't understand why people always use that name for demonic monsters. It really freaks me out.
Yeah. So when it's just like, actually, I'm probably gonna have to use my other Legion guy, but that's fine. Let's grab this. But I would still like to know, guys and gals, how we change colors, because it would be nice to change up how my character looks just a little bit. Alright, so I could do... I can send my Legion guy after that.
Yep.
Oh.
Actually having a lot of fun doing this.
Why did I do that?
Oh!
I'm gonna lose
I
points.
rescued you.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you lose points whenever you do that?
I could.
I didn't know that. Fine. Okay, so, alright, here's my story and my extremely embarrassing story. Alright, you know how I have a very, I'm very my imagination can run wild sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And I mistake reality for, like, fantasy, and I have problems. Well, just imagine me as a little kid, because as a little kid I was 10,000 times like that. So, basically, I think I told you this story before. I don't know if I did it very much in detail, but basically, my mom was across the street and I was playing in the yard. And the door was shut to our house, so I didn't have a key to get inside the door. I was playing in the yard with my brothers and me. So, suddenly I look around or I didn't know my mom was across the street. I thought she was originally in our yard watching us. Suddenly, like, I look up and my mom is completely gone. I didn't know that she just stepped across the street and was talking to a neighbor. I did not see her over there. I don't know if they went in the backyard or whatever, but I started freaking out. And I don't want to say, but I actually started getting this idea, like, maybe my parents were kidnapped or something. I didn't know what happened to my mom. Like, she was completely gone. So, I didn't know this, but apparently she was just talking to a neighbor across the street. So anyway, I've already said that. So, I went on this, like, little mission with my brothers and me. Now, if people don't know, I lived in kind of a bad neighborhood. So, like, I was a little freaked out. I mean, there wasn't any, it was broad daylight, so there wasn't anything really bad happening right then, but my neighborhood would get pretty kind of bad at night. Like, yeah, so it was the middle of the day, so it was pretty okay. But
Get to the point, hun.
basically, my brothers and I walked all the way around the block looking for my parents and me, and we almost made it all the way around the entire block back to our house. We were 2 doors back from our house, but I had never been around the block before.
Okay.
So, like, this family that I had never seen, which was actually just 2 doors down from my house, I thought I was completely lost. I thought I was in another part of town. I was just around the block. I was almost back at my own house.
You've already said around the block, like.
So they called the police so that they could take us to the police station and try to find my family. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to the police, because I was scared and I was crying, and like they were like, no, we're gonna help you, and like the police were coming towards me with this weird smile, and it scared me so much. And then my mom started coming towards me, and like everything was fine, and then the neighbors were just like, oh, we were trying to help you, and I was thinking, whatever, like maybe they were, but it was still really scary.
Oh yeah.
It was not a good experience. Anyway, that was my story.
Okay. So, what we just discovered here, guys, this floating thing is another puzzle that's only available for your Sword Legion. So, you can hack that, and we created, like, a little platform over here. Ooh, that's a ways down there. What?
Can I just say that I actually, one of the things that scared me, though, is I thought I was going to jail as a little kid.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Because when a police car shows up and they're gonna take you away, I was really afraid. Yeah, I was really frightened.
You're okay now.
I'm reliving it! I remember my arms were tingling back then.
I wasn't there, so there's no way I would remember your arms tingling.
No, I remember it.
Okay.
I remember my little blood pressure getting high even back then. Just like it does today.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so what are these? Oh, those are, I know what those are. So, in order to get a good grade, what you need to do is make sure that you swap out your different weapons. Actually, my Legion needs to be out, so that's part of the problem right there. Get him!
Come on! Fido!
Boom. Oh, I did it! Okay. That was new. So, when you have an option to finish something off, if you hit your Legion button again, then you get, like, additional bonus points or something like that. I haven't really been doing that because I was kind of like, oh, I didn't realize I'm glowing. But I'm glowing. So that's a thing.
Yep, that is a thing.
Now what?
Iris, shut down.
Oh. So this is also going to shift between Sword Legion and Arrow. Which, if you prefer, we can just call them Sword and Arrow. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Whoa. That would have been bad. That would hurt. Oh. Aha! Almost missed that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to find those boxes, though, because they kind of look like everything else here. Everything is red and black.
If you have your iris mode on, then they appear in yellow. Like the things, see how the red... Everybody's playing this game like this. It's just like when people played Arkham and they have Detective Vision on all the time.
Why?
I don't really like that.
That's so annoying, because you don't
Yeah.
actually see what the game looks like.
Yeah, that's...
I never understand that. I don't understand why everyone seems to do everything the same way. Nobody does their own unique take on stuff.
Oh, that's why KwingsLetsPlays exists. Because we are unique. Whoops.
But when I was growing up, everyone was unique. Like, hardly anyone did everything the same.
Oh, let's see. I gotta make this like this, and then we're gonna bring it down nice and easy so we can sever all these. Whoops. Okay, this.
Do you have to sever them all at once?
Yeah.
Or?
See how they light up blue like that? And then that side's done, and then you just have to do this side over here as well because we're gonna need a clear shot. Because this is what I'm talking about. How the game's gonna switch between doing sword. And then they're going to want you to do arrow because that floaty thing out there is too far for our sword to reach, I'm pretty sure.
Can I say I wish you could, like, make friends with your beast?
Oh! Never
But
mind.
I don't feel like you can make... Maybe they'll remember all the good times you had. Probably not.
Maybe. And you can easily switch between your legions or your buddies by doing that.
There's no way that your character can make friends with you, can they? Like, your enslaved beastie?
Oh.
Probably not.
Oh wait, is this timed?
There you go.
Yeah, it was timed, so you have to do it relatively quick.
Your cap looks so cute.
Iris, shut down.
Well, seriously, Luke, have you ever, like... Okay, it's happened to me several times. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but... Like, with your mall story and stuff, but, like... Have you ever, like, followed a person you thought was one of your parents in a mall for a long time and then you realized that it wasn't them?
Yeah,
It's happened to me so many times.
There was a lady that
kid.
had... It actually still happens to me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, when you're walking with me and then you think somebody is me. And
it's hard to find Amber in the grocery store because she's so tiny. So it's like...
Really?
Most normal-sized people, they, like... You can see them, because I'm tall, I'm like 6'4", so when I can look over things, but since Amber is about the same height as one of those, what do they call it? Like, ledges for different, areas, like, say, a grocery store
you
where...
must be this tall to ride.
like, you're shorter than the shelf.
Yeah, I am shorter than the shelf.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying other people are taller than that shelf?
Wait a second.
You're saying you can see people's heads above the shelf, usually?
Iris,
Oh my gosh.
shut down.
Oh my gosh, how are we supposed to get that? Oh, I think I know. Let's switch to arrow. Oh my gosh, how in the world is this gonna work? But I want that chest in there. Wait, does that move over there?
Yeah, Luke, someday, like, if we bring our future kids to, like, Disney World or the Bronx Zoo or something, I'm having them all tied together on this little rope.
I don't think that moves.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put them on a child. You know those leashes they have
Yeah,
for kids?
I know.
I'm gonna get one for my kid in the future.
Oh my gosh.
Not for day-to-day things, but just in case we're at a theme park. Whoa!
Whoa, that was too close for... So, you wanted to use your arrow, guys. Right there. Oof. Crazy. Oh, there she is. Stop in the name of the law! The law!
She looks like she's had a bad day.
You can't even see her face because the hat is covering her face.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Wait, she
Whoa!
just closed the portal. Oh, there's another one.
Is there?
I thought. Great, those things have wings.
Well, then if there's a wing enemy, you know what weapon you use? The gun.
Oh.
Because you can't really reach them with your other thing.
So arrow?
Yep, you also want your arrow legion out as well. Exactly. So you're getting it.
Long range weapon.
Just like in Devil May Cry, you would use Dante's Ebony and Ivory right now. Instead of using like the Devil's Sword Sparta or whatever. Or actually it's not called Devil's Sword. It might be. Devil's Sword Sparta. Because in DMC5 it turns into the Devil's Sword Dante. So like, spoilers, but... Because he and Dante become one with the sword.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Ah! Yeah, what's my name? Woohoo! Uh-oh. So this is kind of like a mini-boss. Finish it! Oh, I hit the wrong button. Shoot.
Whoa, what is that thing?
Well, that's going to probably put a shield around him, so that means we need to switch to sword. And try to sever the thing connecting it. There we go. And we'll switch back to arrow. So you can switch back to stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
You get used to how the control works. See, I missed the cue. Missed the cue. Alright. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! Alright, where is it exactly? That guy. I don't see. I don't see the thing covering him though. I'm looking for. He doesn't have a barrier. He doesn't have like one of those normal barrier things. This is different. So let's worry about the other enemies first and then fight him last, because I think that's what the game wants us to do. So the people that we can hit, we're gonna hit. So you.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I see. So.
There he is! He's way up there!
Oh my god.
Well, that's annoying. Really? Am I hitting him like at all? I can't
Watch
see.
out that you don't fall off the cliff.
Oh, right. Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
This is insane. It's not a really easy way to.
Wait a
easy
second.
way to get him.
Oh, I just figured it out. I know what we need to do. We need to be arrow, and then arrow blast that thing out of the sky. That's my guess.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh wow, you're at.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing it.
You're in bad shape. Yeah, you did it. Or I don't know if you have to do it again or what.
I got it.
I feel like this would just be a very stressful job as a police officer.
Well, in this future thing, yeah.
I mean, it's stressful enough being a police officer, having to, you know, make sure to stop robberies and stuff like that, domestic disputes and stuff. That's hard enough. But like having to destroy like interdimensional beings.
I know, that's something, right?
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, there we go. Now we're getting some. Whoa! Move! Ah! Ha ha!
It's just like me with my high blood pressure, I would never be able to do it.
Man, is that thing still alive? That's crazy. Whoa!
I don't know, the winged ones look like they're superior to the other kind or something.
They're pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie.
They're like really freaking me out.
Yeah. Come on, Legion, help me out here.
Man, Luke, you have like nobody to help you out here. When are they gonna get other people in your police force with these?
I don't think they do. I think it's just gonna be you.
Wow. Oh, you're already Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Super Saiyan's one thing. But...
Or that's only when you bond with your person.
Yeah, this thing is insane. Oh, I hate flying enemies. For reals? There we go. That's gonna be a very low rank, though. I'm gonna say D.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a D rank.
I mean,
Yeah, I knew it. Very, very low.
Survived though.
Sometimes surviving's not enough.
She's not showing up in there or on the Ark. You better come on back.
I'm back where? I mean, the mission's over? That was kind of lame. I was expecting a giant boss fight, unless that was it. That was more like a sub-boss fight. Wasn't a big boss of unusual size. Well, since we got some free time, let's look around and see if we can find a chest. Well,
Yeah.
found some of those.
Well, it's harder than anything that your brother has to fight.
Yeah, if he becomes evil when he didn't have to go through half the stuff I did, I mean, that's pretty petty. I'm just saying.
Isn't that how evil people always are, though? A lot of supervillains, like, they turn evil for a reason that actually good people wouldn't have gone through worse, and they still didn't become evil.
Oh my goodness.
Like Lex Luthor's hair.
Yeah.
Iris, shut down.
Time to go back, I guess. Wait, are we back? Yep.
I don't know.
Whoa.
You know what would be really weird? If those portals went to, like, another dimension that was completely different than this one or Earth. Because in reality, you would never know where a portal would go.
That's true. You really wouldn't.
But I guess in this game, they just go from Earth to that place.
That can't be the chapter already. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Calling all officers at Harmony Square. Regroup at the designated area. Repeat. All officers regroup at the designated area. I'm sending you coordinates now. How on earth did Jenna do that?
You can.
I've never seen anyone open a gate and go through like that. Let alone come back on their own. Well,
It's a great way to
we'll
earn
worry
extra
about that
money.
later. Head on over to the rendezvous point.
That's fun. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that one in case I find a cat.
Iris, startup.
Where's the rendezvous point at?
Iris,
I
shut
don't
down.
know. It's over there. It's the opposite way from where you're going.
Iris,
Really?
startup.
It has an orange arrow telling you to go the opposite way.
Display.
Alright. Well, thank you for that.
Iris,
No, it wants
shut
you to
down.
go there that way. Okay, yeah, on this road, basically. Oh my gosh, you're gonna pick up every can.
I know! I've got a problem!
Shut down.
You're probably gonna start doing this in real life when we're
No,
out.
no, I would not advise doing this in real life because you don't... There are crazy people in the world. They could do something to the cans or they could have a disease. Never pick up trash kids without gloves.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, I would prefer you
With those
pick up
thick-
trash with like tongs or something.
What's that thing that you like stick into the trash? Like one of those little spiky things.
Wait, am I gonna get a penalty? No, I'm okay.
You're supposed to go that way.
Wow, I want a car like that.
Iris, startup.
In real life or in the game?
In the game.
Look, that's
I know, I'm just...
why are you going the opposite
Because
way?
there's a can here.
Look, this is gonna keep appearing.
I know, and I'm gonna keep getting points. Oh, this person needs help too over here.
Information display.
Wait, go help that person. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I meant to turn off Iris.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
That's right, you shut down Iris. Okay,
Iris, startup.
this person's sick. I'm gonna heal them. Oh yeah, give me some free points.
Iris, shut down.
And while we're on this, let's see if we can upgrade our Legion a little bit more. Just because, I mean, I don't really know how to assign skills or anything like that yet, but I do know how to upgrade them. So,
Ooh, is that unlocked?
I think we can do this. Yes. Alright, so what is this? Sync grants attack chance after a successful perfect call. Sure. And boom. Anything else we can do? No. So we don't have enough materials for the other stuff, but our guy is, you know, getting some stuff done.
I like how the skill tree is so colorful.
Everything's colorful in this game, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's what's really cool about the Switch. It shows off really vibrant colors really well, which is completely different than like some of the other systems. Like, I mean, there's only 2 other systems, but I mean, you know, like they show everything a little bit darker, and like I love how the Switch is so vibrant.
Yep. Science skills.
It works really well for a game like this. I mean,
oh, that's how you assign skills. Okay.
personally, I probably wouldn't, like, if this game was more dark and like those things looked more like monstery and creepy, I probably wouldn't be having as much fun. The fact that they look kind of like Tron-ish and this whole thing just looks bright and happy, it makes me like the game a lot more. It's much more like everyone friendly, which I like, because it makes me, I like playing it a lot more. Those, yeah.
Oh, jeez. You made it. You've gotta be more careful. We're in a lot of trouble if anything happens to you.
Hey, come on now. I know we all want to catch Jenna as soon as possible. She caught us off guard before, but we won't let it happen again. She can't get away from all of us.
Can she?
Alicia, you... Never mind. Okay, we've got to figure out our next move. Akira, you put together what we know.
Roger. We know we're dealing with Jenna Anderson, but we don't know where she went. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she has weird ability to
Lots
teleport.
of people say they saw a suspicious person in Harmony Square today. What did their reports have in common?
A ghostly armor?
Are you sure?
Dang
Because
it.
most of the people I talked to said they'd seen a suspicious woman in white.
Oh,
Oh.
Did
yeah,
anyone
and
tell
white.
you about any strange phenomenon? And where they might have seen it happen?
Oh,
At the mall.
at the mall.
Yeah.
We got
Arc
one
Mall.
right.
A lot of people mentioned Arc Mall to me
Yes.
too. So what was it that people saw around Arc Mall?
Kira's being nicer now.
Tentacles.
Tentacles?
Tentacles. Sounds too weird to be true, but that's what the witnesses said,
Oh, wow, we
alright?
get another one right.
Yata.
Just my guess.
Now it gets really weird. Did you hear anything about a ghost?
Yeah.
Ghostly armor? Can I do that one?
Sure.
Right.
Yay!
Several
Wow,
witnesses said they saw a
awesome.
ghostly suit of armor haunting the mall too. Sounds like nonsense, but that's about all we know for now. Our best bet for finding Jenna is to check out Arc Mall. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay.
I'm always ready.
Well, I have a feeling that Arc Mall is going to be pretty long, so we're going to have to sign off for today, guys and gals.
Aww.
I know, that was fun.
All
I
right, we're
have
taking
one-
the search
oh.
to Arc Mall.
Dang it.
Sounds like we can expect some pretty weird stuff. Ready to go?
No, not yet. I had trash to throw out.
All right,
Can
but
I
don't
ask one
take
question
too long.
about-
We can't let Jenna get away again.
Okay, is that thing attached to your wrist 24/7?
Yes.
Then how do you shower with it? Like, you have to sleep with that on your wrist?
I don't know. I don't know, okay?
It's so freaky. Can you imagine sleeping with that weird beastie, like, interdimensional being trapped inside of your wrist and try to go to sleep with that thing next to you at night? Talk about creepy.
It is pretty creepy. Oh my goodness. Oh, how many cans do I have left, by
You
the
know
way?
what I would do if I had an interdimensional being strapped to my wrist? I would leave all the lights on and I would play Mr. Rogers while I went to bed
Yeah, totally.
to make myself feel better.
All right, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode of Future Cop. Miki, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we will see you tomorrow as we deal with this celebrity and probably I don't know. I would say that each chapter is about 2 hours long, so the next episode will be the end of chapter 5.
Cool.
Or 4, or whatever. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching.